Nutty Sports Gamer here. It's January 2002, and we're checking out the Western Conference on today's episode of the 40-Year Sim. Let's check out the standings in the West. Clippers are 22 and 10 in first place. Lakers are a game behind. Got the Timberwolves right behind them. Sonics, Spurs, Mavericks, Grizzlies, Blazers running up the top 8. Nuggets, Warriors on the outside looking in. The Kings are looking quite bad. Rockets, Jazz, Suns looking even worse. Suns are looking really, really bad. In the East, we just saw the East. Most of these East teams, Magic and Hawks are tied for first right now. You get the Heat, Pistons, Nets, Hornets, Celtics, Pacers in the playoff picture. The Knicks are on the outside right now, hoping to win a few games to get right back in the mix. The Raptors, Cavaliers, Sixers, and Bucks all have a chance to make the playoffs too. And you got the Bulls and the Wizards below them. Let's check out some games right now. Sonics, Spurs, Western Conference. That's what we're doing. Like I said, primarily checking out the Western Conference, and we're seeing a John Starks three-pointer to start things off for the Spurs. Bruce Bowen's going to miss a shot, and rebound Spurs. Sean Elliott with the layup as he falls down. And right off the bat, the Spurs are up by 11. Check out a replay of Sean Elliott doing his thing. Ensuing Spurs possession, you got Antoine Walker passing it to Sean Elliott, who kicks it out to Tim Hardaway for the jumper right there. Sonics do something here. Come on. Sean Kemp passing it out to Bruce Bowen, to Nick Anderson, back to Kemp. There we go. But that's about it. That's it. 90 to 82. Sonics gave us one bucket when we jumped in. Spurs pretty much took care of business there. Let's move right along. Nuggets, Clippers, 83-76. And we got a Nuggets missed three-pointer. Randy White getting the rebound and missing the potential putback there. Clippers with the rebound in the fast break. We got a missed baseline jumper. Vlade Divac gets the rebound and bucket. A 9-point game here. And we got Sam Cassell missing. Hardaway with the rebound. And another game that threatens to not be close. Chris Webber gets a dunk there. 87-76. We got Leitner with the rebound. And Sam Cassell leading the fast break. Can he help the Nuggets come back from this one? That missed bucket will not help matters. And Larry Hughes is going to pass to Hardaway for the jam. Penny Hardaway. Now we got Peja Stojakovic with a bucket. Stojakovic once again with a jumper. Not quite, but Divac is right there to get the putback. 13-point lead. Pretty much all Clippers. Like the last highlights package was all Spurs. Larry Hughes with a jumper there. Nuggets ain't doing jack squat. We got Larry Hughes now passing it to Divac. Divac guarded by Randy White. He gets the basket to go in, and the Clippers win this game 111-96. Clippers showing that they're in first place for a reason. They're quite good. You know, this team is firing on all cylinders. We'll see if they're able to maintain this momentum as they head into the All-Star break. Now let's watch Mavericks Knicks. The Larry Johnson and the Mavericks. Larry Johnson having a crazy season so far. We see Rod Strickland opening things up with a bucket there. Here's LJ passing it to Carlos Rogers, who misses. Then Larry Johnson with a putback dunk. 98-96. Anthony Mason pulls up for the jumper. He misses. Joe Smith with the putback. We got Joe Smith once again with the ball, getting past Wesley Purser for the reverse jam. 6-point lead for the Knicks. Can Larry Johnson help the Knicks fight back? He does make a bucket there. Continuing his dream season, his comeback season, if you will. Larry Johnson is. We'll check out his stats in a little bit. But here's Patrick Ewing. Passing it to Joe Smith for the alley-oop. Now here is a missed three-point attempt for the Mavericks. Rebound Knicks. Strickland, or no, Sprewell, I should say. Pulling up for the jumper. Sinks it. 8-point lead. Do the Mavericks have any fight in them? Larry Johnson up against Joe Smith. Double teamed. Misses. Carlos Rogers gets the dunk there, though. So 6-point game. Rod Strickland, botched alley-oop. Always gotta love botched alley-oops. Andre Miller with the layup in the fast break. 110-105 now. Larry Johnson turns around, makes the jumper there. 110-107. Larry Johnson again. Here he goes, guys. They just keep feeding him. They keep feeding him in the post, and no one can seem to guard him. 110-109. Sprewell can't make that shot. Big rebound. But Joe Smith can't make that basket. The Mavericks have a chance here. Wesley Person making the bucket. Drawing the foul. Wesley Person will miss the free throw, though. 1-point lead for the Mavericks. The Knicks can respond right here, right now. Sprewell, guarded by Andre Miller. He's going to pass to Ewing. Can't make that basket. Intentional foul. And here's the man of the... I want to say man of the hour, but really, it's not even Larry Johnson. What am I talking? It's Wesley Person. Not Larry Johnson. So he's the man of the hour. We got a miss. We got a dunk there, though. 113-112. Okay. Some more free throws. Andre Miller this time. Yeah, I was going to say Larry Johnson's the man of the hour. But we'll see. I don't know how many games we actually see of him in this video, but we'll be checking on him for sure as the video rolls along. Sprewell misses the three there in the corner. And that should do it. Larry Johnson did have 33 points in his game. He is averaging 39.1 points per game. Come on. That is insane. Actually insane. It's January. Sean Elliott with a basket there. A jumper. And we got the Cavaliers now, after that block, having possession of the ball. Brandon to LaFonso Ellis. Gets the bucket to fall. 80-78. David Robinson. He's going to miss that shot. Cavaliers in the somewhat empty Gund Arena. And we got Tony Kukoc making a basket there. Tying the game up at 80. Here, I see the fans fill in. 2K always tricking me. Reggie Miller misses. LaFonso Ellis with the putback dunk. I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but I'll jump into a game. There will be no one in the arena, and then all of a sudden, they all show up. It's weird. Kukoc missing a three-point attempt there. LaFonso Ellis can't make that basket, but Dale Davis is there for the reverse dunk. Then we got Brandon to Reggie Miller to Tony Kukoc to Dale Davis for the baseline jumper. 86-84. How about Sean Elliott tying the game up with 2:10 left to go? Tyrone Hill's out there now. Inbounds pass to Reggie Miller. Brandon receiving the ball. Throwing up a wild shot. Making it. That was a three-pointer. That was pretty insane. 4-point game now. Here's a free throw attempt. Del Davis can't make it with 90 seconds left. The Spurs have a chance to make this a one-possession game. Sean Elliott does just that. Kukoc misses. Cavs. Dale Davis gets the rebound and makes that bucket there. 4-point game. Spurs. Do they have any tricks up their sleeves? Well, for starters, they're not even wearing any sleeves. So I'm not sure. Tim Hardaway to Antoine Walker. He is going to make that three-pointer. Antoine Walker clutch. And how about a missed free throw from the Cavaliers? Cavs fans, I don't know. What's going to happen here? Antoine Walker gets the screen, pulls up, misses the shot. Phew! You can rest easy, Cavs fans. I think the Cavaliers are going to pull this one off. 94-91. Spurs do have a chance, though. 5 seconds left. Sean Elliott, he has a good look. Guarded well by Kukoc, misses the shot, and the Cavaliers do win this game. It did look a little hairy there for a second there, but Cavs come out on top. 94-91, 26 for Reggie Miller, 29-19 for David Robinson. Wolves, Nets, Ron Harper to Stephon Marbury. Let's see if Marbury can get us a bucket to start off this highlights package. He instead passes it out to Ron Harper, and Harper is going to drain that jumper. Old man Ron doing his thing. Jermaine O'Neal can't make a basket right there. Finally pulls through. Here's Antonio McDyess with a dunk. Antonio McDyess looking pretty nice there. Marbury with 4.5 minutes left to go. He makes that pretty wild floater attempt. Gotta love it. Antonio Davis passing it to Stephon Marbury. And Marbury is going to dish it to Davis for the basket. 88-81. Steve Nash to Ilgauskas, who misses. McDyess. No. The price is not right for McDyess there. And the Wolves with Ron Harper with the ball. Oh, bad pass. Behind the back pass goes to the wrong team. If Sean Leonard's going to miss, Gaskis makes that basket. 88-83. Let's not try any wild passes anymore, boys, as Jermaine O'Neal makes that basket. 90-83 now. Antonio McDyess turns around, makes that bucket. Back to a 5-point game. Stephon Marbury slicing and dicing his way to a bucket. Jermaine O'Neal misses a free throw. The Nets, well, let's see if they can do something interesting here. 7-point game. Less than 2 minutes left to go. Steve Nash to McDyess. Guarded by Jermaine O'Neal. And McDyess can't make the bucket. The Wolves, are they going to pour it on? Are they going to ice this game? Marbury to Antonio Davis to Marbury. Marbury is gonna miss the shot. Okay, Nets, gotta do something quick here though. You don't have that much time. Steve Nash to Sean Leonard. He does make that basket. 5-point game. Okay. Jermaine O'Neal, guarded by McDyess, makes that basket there. And that'll do it. 94-87, 25-12 for O'Neal, 29 for Steve Nash. And we're back in Minnesota, this time against the Nuggets. Former Timberwolf. Christian Laettner misses, then Oliver Miller misses. And here are the Wolves. Marbury with the ball. Attempts a three. Sinks the jumper. 7-point game with 9.5 left to go. Ron Harper to Marbury for three. That's another tray. And all of a sudden, it's a 10-point game. Can the Nuggets do anything, or will they once again suck? Ron Artest, a.k.a. Meta World Peace, with the layup there in the fast break. Got Ron Harper to Stephon Marbury. You can't make that three. Antonio Davis, though, is right there for the dunk. 16-point game. Good Lord. Why are we still watching this? Marbury with the layup here. The Nuggets. Second game that we jump into, and they ain't doing jack squat. What the hell is wrong with this team? Artest misses. Sean Bradley gets that basket there. 102-82. Let's get out of this one. Although it's a pretty nice screenshot of Stephon Marbury. His team is looking pretty good. The Bulls might make the playoffs this year. Clippers, Warriors. Warriors have been struggling. Clippers, of course, as you know, are one in the West right now. We got a made basket there for the Clippers. 4-point game. Jason Kidd will miss that jumper. And the Clippers. Larry Hughes to Chris Webber. 4-point game now. 6.5 left to go. Penny Hardaway pulling up, missing the jumper. Chris Webber is right there for the dunk. 81-75. Robert Horry throwing it to the wrong man. And we got, who is that? Oh, I think it's Simmons, Lionel Simmons. Missing. I think the point there was the steal. Penny Hardaway to Larry Hughes. He makes that shot. 10-point game. Penny Hardaway now. Guarded by Jason Kidd. Nice matchup. Alley-oop to Chris Webber. Connects. And Jason Kidd throws the alley-oop to Robert Horry. 11-point game. Hardaway misses the free throw. And the Warriors now with possession. Wang ZZ making a basket for the Warriors. Chris Webber missing there. Okay, let's see if the Warriors can mount a comeback. Jason Kidd to Horry. Back to Kidd. He's gonna make that layup there, and it's a 7-point game. Do not count out the Warriors. They can be dangerous, especially with Jason Kidd doing his thing. Clippers, Chris Webber making that basket there. Can they fend off the comeback? Robert Horry hasn't been Big Shot Bob this whole sim. I haven't seen him make a big shot yet. Meanwhile, the Clippers, they're also going to miss. Penny Hardaway is right there for the rebound. A second rebound. And here he is making a shot. And the Clippers would win this game, which turned out to be surprisingly close. 101-100. Why did it become interesting when we started simming? What the hell is that all about? Clippers and Lakers. Lakers are awfully close to the first, to the 1 seed right now. There's the half game back at the Wolves. 2 games back. So the Wolves are staying steady. Spurs, Grizzlies looking good. Mavericks, not too bad. Supersonics. Then the Nuggets somehow are 18-22, but they look terrible when we jump in to games. Blazers also 18-22. Get the Kings, Warriors, Rockets, Jazz, Suns. Rounding out the West. The Suns have lost 11 in a row. The Jazz have lost 13 in a row. What is happening in Utah? Something ain't right. Something ain't right in Utah. And I'm strictly talking about Jazz basketball. Something ain't right. Something about Steve Francis. It's not working. Something's not working there. I don't know. Hawks 28-9 in first place by a game and a half. The Heat are not too far behind, 27-11. You got the Magic at 26-13. So the Magic were sitting pretty at top of the East for a while there, but they have fallen a bit, fallen back to earth. The Celtics, Pistons, Hornets, and Nets looking pretty good. Cavaliers are climbing into the East playoff picture. The Sixers are right on the outside. Looking in, they won 8 in a row. The Pacers, the Knicks, the Bucks, the Raptors. Man, it's so close. It's so close, those 13 teams, and then the Wizards and Bulls are bringing it up the rear. Let's check out Pistons, Grizzlies. We're in Memphis. Gotta love this court. I don't know why, but it's just kind of fun. Yeah, Keith Van Horn making a basket there for the Grizzlies. 79-78, 8 minutes left to go. Here come the Pistons. I think that was Baron Davis, probably. 3-point game. Sorry, I'm just stretching. Theo Ratliff making a basket there for the Grizzlies. And now here's a botched alley-oop, the second one of the video. The Pistons successfully make that alley-oop to, I think that was Brad Miller. And here's a missed 3-point attempt. Dumas, though, Tony Dumas makes that basket. How about a 3-point attempt? No good. Brad Miller with a nice rebound there. Really stretching. Really using his wingspan there. And Stacey Ogman with the layup there. 86-82, I should say. Baron Davis missing. Kevin Garnett with the putback. 90-82. White Chocolate passing it to Vince Carter. He was cold, but he's not cold anymore. Makes it a 5-point game with that 3-pointer. How about Lindsey Hunter? making that shot right there for the Pistons. 7-point game. Pistons might have this one in the bag, but let's see if Vince Carter can make something happen here. Passes to Jalen Rose. He makes a 3. 4-point game. Okay. Ogman to Lindsey Hunter. He'll fire back with a 3 of his own, and that'll do it. 97-90, the Pistons win in Memphis. 25-21 for Kevin Garnett. Checking out the midseason trades. Len Bias is now on the Hawks, trying to win a ring. Blue Edwards is now in the Cavaliers. You got Harold Miner and Chris Anderson going to the Blazers for Devin George, Sean Respert, Radmanovich, and a first-round pick. And that's probably going to be protected. I can't protect the pick right now, but I might end up protecting that pick. Yeah, just saying that right now. Rockets trade Roy Marble to the Mavericks for a Lakers first-round pick. And then we got this behemoth trade up here. A 3-team trade, which was really about sending Dikembe Mutombo to the Mavericks. Because the Mavericks are making a big playoff push with Larry Johnson having a career year. So that's really what all that's about. They needed to make the contracts work. And it made sense to send a bunch of young players to the Rockets. Young players that aren't exactly panning out. And also there's a surplus at positions like small forward. So that's why Tim Thomas is going to the Rockets, because the Rockets, the Mavericks at this point have Roy Marble, then they have Hedo Turkoglu, who's eventually going to become the starting small forward there. He's playing awfully good for the Mavericks right now. Darren McKee going to the Bucks. So that's really all that is. That 3-team trade is really all just about Mutombo going to the Mavericks. And then you have Scottie Pippen going to the Cavaliers for Tony Kukoc, Alfonso Ellis, and a future first-round pick. Pippen to the Cavs. They also sent Hubert Davis to the Kings. And then the Kings traded Terrence Rencher, Charles Oakley, and a second-round pick for Mark Jackson. And I think that's it. I think those are all the trades. Not that many, but quite a few players were tossed around, I should say, to put it. I don't know. Is that an expression? Quite a few players moved. Is what I'll say. Anthony Mason making a basket there. We're watching Knicks Cavaliers just to see Scottie Pippen as a Cavalier, as we see a bucket there for who's number 8. Oh, that's Blue Edwards. Okay. I got confused there. I got scared because he's bald, and so is Reggie Miller, and I was like, did Reggie Miller's number change to 8? Because that would not be good. But no, it's fine. We have a Ewing dunk right there, 92-90. Some of the reserves are out there right now. That's why we're not seeing Pippen yet. Here's a 3-pointer, though, for the Cavaliers. Terrell Brandon. And a mystery there. Tyrone Hill to Edwards to Brandon. Makes that 3 for the Cavaliers. 8-point game. And now we have Patrick Ewing turning around. Missing that shot. Tyrone Hill with the rebound. And don't worry, Pippen's coming. But Reggie Miller first will make this 3. 101-90. Oh, there he is. You see Pippen right now? He's out there. We got a rebound, Tyrone Hill. Terrell Brandon passing it to Pippen. And Scottie Pippen passing it to Reggie Miller for the basket. Scottie Pippen trying to help this Cavaliers team make a deep playoff run. It's about damn time. As we see Brant Barry making a 3 for the Knicks. Let's maybe see another Scottie Pippen highlight with the Cavaliers. Things didn't really work out for him when he went to the Rockets or the Kings. Cavaliers, Reggie Miller makes a jumper there, but I'm feeling it. I think this is going to work. I think he's a seamless fit with this team. Scottie Pippen, he adds some extra passing to the team, some extra scoring, some defense, obviously. So I'm really excited to see how he elevates this Cavaliers team that was already pretty good. So we'll check them out in future episodes. As we see Larry Hughes make a shot there, we're watching the Heat versus the Clippers now, back mostly to the Western Conference now. To wrap up this video, we got Penny Hardaway making a 3. 194, 5.5 minutes left to go. Kendall Gill is going to pull up for a jumper, a former teammate of Penny Hardaway's. 196. And how about a baseline jumper? That's no good. Alonzo Mourning with the rebound. Gary Payton dribbling the ball. This hesitates, then throws it up to P.J. Brown for the alley-oop. Peyton the glove, passing it to Alonzo Mourning. Some post moves, makes that shot over Vlade Divac. Tie game at 100. Peja Stojakovic, the finger roll, that's a miss. And Vlade Divac gets that basket to fall. Gary Payton to Kendall Gill for that bucket. 2-point game, mighty close. Penny to Weber for the jumper there. 4-point game. P.J. Brown, guarded by Weber. Going to pass to Kendall Gill for a jumper. And it's 106-104. Stojakovic gets a bucket to fall. 4-point game, 2:17 left to go. And P.J. Brown's going to get the alley-oop. But can the Heat tie it up? No, not there. And yeah, they can't get the ball back after that air ball. And the Clippers will look to add to the 3-point lead. But Penny Hardaway is unsuccessful in that instance. So Heat get the ball back. Gary Payton, top of the key. Passing it to Clifford Robinson. Haven't said his name yet in this highlight package. Kendall Gill, meanwhile, missing a 3. That's not good for the Heat. And Penny Hardaway will slam the ball into the hoop. That was a weird way to say it, but it is what it is. Gary Payton passing it to P.J. Brown for the basket. So this game isn't quite over yet. Not quite. But it is a 5-point game, so the Heat need to make something happen here in a big way. Okay. Basket there by Kendall Gill. But Penny Hardaway is at the free throw line. And makes the first free throw. And second one. 120-113 is the final score of that game. 25-11 for Chris Webber. 27 for Kendall Gill. Clippers looking good. Clippers. It's fun. It's fun to see this team really just putting it all together. We'll see what it means come playoff time. Sixers. Haven't really seen the Sixers much this season. Eddie Jones making a 3-pointer. Watching them versus the Kings. I wanted to see what the Kings look like now that they traded Pippen. We see Rodney Rogers making a basket there for Sacramento. Robinson to Eddie Jones, missing. Kurt Thomas with the putback there. 6-point game. Rodney Rogers missing that shot. Chris Gatling with the putback. 4-point game now. Nick Van Exel. Ball makes its way to Big Dog Robinson, who misses the 3-point attempt. Rogers to Wesley. David Wesley for 3. That's good. And now we have a 1-point game in Sacramento. How about Eddie Jones with the layup, the baseline drive for Philadelphia. Gotta love these Sixers uniforms. They just look so crisp. Yeah, it'd be nice if they actually make the playoffs this year, but they're struggling. They're on the outside looking in the East right now. They're not struggling. It's just that there's 8 East teams that are better right now. David Wesley passing it to Arvydas Sabonis. There's Sabonis making a busket. Don't ask. I don't know what that is. It's not a basket. It's not a bucket. It's a busket. LaFonso Ellis now on the Kings. We saw him on the Cavaliers, but he's now on the Kings. Makes a shot. Makes the free throw. 93-92. Sixers don't have a timeout. Nick Van Exel. No. Oh, wow. That could have went in. That was crazy. That was actually pretty crazy. 21 points for Sabonis. 19-9 for LaFonso Ellis. And now we're watching Cavaliers versus the Mavericks. Mutombo's out there. Pippen's out there missing a shot. I call me crazy, but I think these trades are. I think they're kind of fun. These are fun moves that were made. So I hope you agree with me on that. You know, the Bucks traded away Mutombo because it felt like a playoff, making the playoffs seem like it was going to be out of reach for them, as we see Reggie Miller making a shot there. And they got Tyson Chandler. So their focus now is trying to develop Tyson Chandler, put him in the starting lineup, and expedite his development. So that's what they're doing there in Milwaukee. Meanwhile, I think that was Larry Johnson with a basket there. 98-94, less than 2 minutes left to go. Wesley Person to Larry Johnson for a dunk there, rattling the rim as he does it. Reggie Miller to Scottie Pippen. Brandon for three. No. Mutombo with the rebound. That's why you trade for him, because he can get your rebounds and block shots and make some baskets in the paint. Wesley Person can't make that shot. There's Mutombo with the putback there. Tie game at 98. Yeah, the Mavericks, they had a surprisingly good season. They decided to capitalize by getting Mutombo, getting Roy Marble. As you see, 2-point lead for the Cavaliers and a missed layup, I should say. Mavericks with the ball with 20 seconds left to go. Person to Mutombo to Andre Miller, who misses the shot there. Foul. And if Reggie Miller makes these free throws, that might be it for the Dallas Mavericks. First one's good. Second one also good. And here's some more. You know what? Here's some more free throws. Here's some more. Yeah, 103-98 is the final score there. 23-12 for Larry Johnson. His numbers went down a little bit. Huh. We'll see if that's a trend now that we've brought along Mutombo and Roy Marble, etc. Let's move on to Cavaliers-Lakers. Haven't seen the Lakers yet, and we're 31 minutes into this video. What's going on? Russell making that layup for LA. And now Russell to Kobe Bryant. Kobe with the fadeaway jumper. That's good. 77-76. Reggie Miller now passing it to Brandon, who's open and makes that layup. Let's see, who was supposed to guard him there? Where was the defense? Avery Johnson completely caught him sleeping. Avery Johnson, he was sleeping on that play. Kobe Bryant, meanwhile, making that jumper. 79-78. Kobe again? No. Well, actually, yes. Makes that dunk. 81-78 now. Derek Fisher, D-Fish. I don't think that was ever his nickname, but that's what I'm calling him right now. Derek Fisher passing to Gugliotta. And Tom Gugliotta is going to make that jumper for the Lakers. 83-80. Eldon Campbell makes that shot for Cleveland. 1 point game. Whoa. Almost a turnover there. But Reggie Miller is going to pass it to Brandon for three. Yes. 2 point lead. 2 point lead for the Cavaliers. Gugliotta to Shaq. He's double teamed. Doesn't matter. Tie game at 85. Googs. The Googs. Guarded by, I think that's Tyrone Hill. And he's going to make that shot. 87-85. 2:15 left to go. Tyrone Hill to Scottie Pippen. Making a clutch shot. That's what the Cavaliers need. Fisher to John Barry. Making the three there. 90-87. 1:38 left to go. Can the Lakers seal the deal? Or can the Cavaliers steal one at Staples Center? Reggie Miller makes that jumper. And now it's a 1 point game. 91-90. Oh, bad pass. Derek Fisher. What was that? What the hell was that, sir? And Reggie Miller to Terrell Brandon. Guarded by Shaq. You don't want any of that. Brandon, though, is able to miss that shot, which is not what he wanted, but it's what happened. Lakers now with a chance to win the game. Brian Russell misses. That is not who you want out there for that moment. And now here is a foul. Where's Kobe? Kobe's not out there. That, not cool. 92-90 now. And we got Gugliotta missing the shot. You know, Kobe must have fouled out. You know, I hate that shit. Oh, well. This happened in the 2001 finals, too. I don't know if you guys, if you go back and check, the elimination game, Game 6. Kobe wasn't out there in the final minutes. I didn't realize that until I was editing it, and I was worried someone was going to say something about it. None of you did. But it sucks. Russell, though, misses that 3. Yeah, I mean, you don't have Kobe out there. What the hell? What are you doing? Yeah, that's something that I do pay more attention to after this game because I realized it. I realized something was going on. So, yeah. Larry Johnson's numbers, though, going down a little bit, 36.6 points per game at this point, but he's still leading the league by a lot in the points category. And Karl Malone, second in points. That's kind of odd. He's so old. Marbury, 28 points per game. Gilbert Arenas is a rookie. We're all over the place. This is a weird season. Jamal Mashburn, Roy Marble, Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant, McDyess, Sabonis. Some names that you would expect, but a lot of names that you're like, really, Arenas already? Almost leading the league in points? Or at least in top 5? That's kind of crazy. Meanwhile, David Robinson leading the league in rebounds. That's not as surprising, but for his age, 15.4 rebounds is kind of nuts. Steve Nash leading the league in assists. That makes sense. And here's the assist leaders below him. Andre Miller doing his thing in Dallas. Allen Iverson, steals leader. Mutombo, blocks leaders. That's the standings. Oh, reached the end of the video. Okay. Clippers, still on top of the West. Still on top of the West at 3.5 games up from above the Lakers too. So Lakers are 27-16. You got the Timberwolves at 26-18. Still at third. The Spurs, the Grizzlies, the Sonics, the Blazers. The Mavericks have lost 5 in a row. That trade, the chemistry isn't quite there yet, I guess. Nuggets, Kings, Warriors, Rockets, Jazz, Suns. Bottom of the West. Meanwhile, the Hawks have a 3-game lead over the Heat for first place. Got the Celtics, Magic, Pistons, Nets, Cavaliers, and the 76ers now in the playoff picture. The Hornets are on the outside looking in by half game. You got the Pacers, Knicks, Bucks, kind of neck and neck there. Then the Raptors are kind of fading a little bit. Wizards, Bulls, bottom of the East. MVP, Kevin Garnett right now is looking like the front runner, but Robinson, Tim Duncan, Karl Malone, and Shaq are right there. Gilbert Arenas is going to run away with the Rookie of the Year award, and that is it, guys. That is it. We got the All-Star break in the next episode. That's going to be fun. We check out the Rising Stars. Slam dunk contest is, whatever. 3-point contest is pretty cool, though, and the All-Star game is actually pretty damn cool also. So, hope you're looking forward to that. That's it. Goodbye. Subscribe.